Hi, I'm Melissa Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something more manageable than moving out. The best of us can't move out right away. And I wanted to make a video on something that you could start right away, possibly even now, because there's a good chance you have some of this stuff already in your house. So I'm excited. We're going over naturopathy today, and essentially that means healing yourself through natural methods using components found in the earth. No chemicals. No chemicals. No chemicals are important. I do have to say I'm not a doctor. I've never studied medicine, but I have been studying ways to heal yourself for a long time. I'm going on 9 years. I was very sick when I became a vegan. And personally, doctors did not cut it. Do I know doctors who have helped people in my life? Sure. I mean, we're all here. Doctors helped with our birth and whatnot. I have a deep distrust in doctors. Some people need them. Some people absolutely need that guidance, that support, and I hope they find the absolute best doctor for them. For me, I avoid them. But seek them if you have issues. Today I'm going to talk about things that have worked for me. I hope they work for you. No high stakes though. These are very simple components found from the earth, and very sincerely I hope they help you, because they've changed my life. I make my own toothpaste, deodorant, face wash. I want to say conditioner and shampoo, but I'm mixing it up a little bit right now. My hair's a little bit finicky, but that's the thing. Not everything is going to work for you. Right now, I'm trying to tweak my hair a little bit. I mean, these aren't glamour videos, but I mean, I want my hair to look nice. Anyway, let's start with toothpaste. Everybody needs toothpaste. Toothpaste nowadays, mainstream wise, and even the natural ones, I'm not saying names, you can find them for yourselves. I used them for a long time. Once I became a vegan, I was buying everything vegan, and that's usually a natural somewhat product, and now I don't buy any of that anymore. I really don't, and I'm getting much better results with these methods. My teeth have never been so white. Do they look good? Yes, they're white, and I haven't washed them in over a day because I've been off work. I've been enjoying myself. But anyway, coconut oil. You have to get organic. You have to get cold pressed. Be a friend and get fair trade. Baking soda. I love baking soda. Baking soda can be used for so many different things, as can all of these. But baking soda is pretty amazing. It was first discovered by the ancient Greeks. They would find the bubbles in their bathing pools, where the waterfalls were, and it would sort of meet by the basin. And they found it had a lot of cleansing properties. It raises your pH significantly. It's wonderful for cleaning, not just your body, but just for stains, you know? Stains on the countertop if you get something like turmeric or curcuma. You get a stain there, lemon juice, baking soda, gets it out right away. I'm getting way ahead of myself. But yeah, toothpaste, baking soda, coconut oil, and tea tree oil. What's absolutely wonderful is I've used each of these three components completely separately. When I didn't run to the store, I was just running or traveling, I couldn't find it. They all work wonderfully on their own. You put them together, your teeth will whiten. you'll feel so clean. It's fantastic. I haven't been to a dentist in a long time either. Back when I was using regular toothpastes, I needed a root canal. And actually, I have a fake tooth because when I was younger, I got hit by a car and it was knocked out. So I was extremely familiar with dentists for a long time. I haven't seen one since that fucking root canal where I had to max out my credit card to pay for it. I haven't seen one since. I was in Queens. God, 7-ish years ago. I haven't seen a dentist since, and my teeth literally look better than ever. Very proud of them. That's toothpaste. Next is deodorant. Deodorant is the same exact thing minus the tea tree oil. I'm a stripper. I am sometimes dancing for 7 to 8 hours. I don't want to say straight. Sometimes it feels that way. But a long fucking time. And I have no issues with this. Back in the day, I also would go for the vegan deodorants. Never worked for me. I never found one that worked for me. Before then, when I was using mainstream deodorants, they worked beautifully. They smelled fantastic. It was like, ooh, tropical smoothie. That's a chemical and that's going in your body and it's full of shit. You don't want that. You don't want that in your body. Use the coconut oil and the baking soda. If it works for you, I am overjoyed. For heavier intensity, use more baking soda. If it feels too much, throw on more coconut oil. It's very, very simple. Let's get into clay. Clay is kind of amazing. When I first started reading about clay, it was just like, I used to play with clay when I was a kid. Where do you even buy clay? Turns out you can buy it at your average, maybe slightly above average health food store. This is my clay. Aztec Secret, so exotic. It's from Nevada, Pahrump, Nevada. It sounds like an Indian reservation, which is good because it'll be more pure than average ones. But yeah, clay is fantastic. Clay I like to use with any sort of skin irritation. It's summer right now and I get heat rash. I have sensitive skin in general. I always have. I dealt with eczema as a kid. My mom would take me to the doctor and they would rub on these stupid little creams that never did shit. And we had a lot of animals too that would irritate my skin. My mom would give me oatmeal baths, which really helped a lot. But with clay is amazing. I like to use it on my face as a face mask. I've been known to leave it on all day. I'm like off work or something. Or even on your body. I was in New York for 2 weeks and I was staying with my family. It was 3,000 animals. And my skin would freak out, like on my arms, on my legs. So I would rub the clay on it. It really, really helps. It would help overnight. I would mix the clay with the coconut oil, sometimes castor oil. I know I'm talking about a million things. This is castor oil. Castor oil is great. It's more intensive than coconut oil. It's thicker, but it also promotes hair growth. So, I mean, I don't want to turn into a monkey. And literally, I've been working with castor oil on my eyebrows for over a year. They've gotten so much bigger and fuller. I used to shave my eyebrows like a nutcase. But the castor oil has sort of brought back eyebrow hair that I haven't seen in a long time. But yeah, it's more intensive than coconut oil. But generally, coconut oil, clay, and maybe a little bit of cinnamon. You guys like cinnamon? It makes you smell so good. This is my cinnamon. Also very good for your skin. and it smells fucking amazing too. So it's nice to mix it all together, coat it over your skin. The more clay you add, the thicker it'll get. And, you know, try it out. It's great for your skin. When you take it off, it's great for your skin, but great for, like, just your face. Like, if you're going to a special event, do this the day before, 2 days before. Your skin looks amazing for it. I haven't done a clay face mask in a minute. It's a little hot these days for summer, but in the winter for sure, all the time. Okay, we did deodorant, toothpaste, face wash. This one's a little interesting. This is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar you can use for a lot of things. I want to talk about a very recent event that I sort of went through. My dad had a skin tag on his eye for over a decade, like legit over a decade. It was getting bigger. And one night he was lying in bed. One of his dogs, Katie, she freaked out. And she pawed him in the eye, started bleeding. And my stepmom got a little bit worried, and she was like, we need to take you to a doctor. You know, the thing needs to go. It's getting sort of ridiculous. And I happened to be with them at the point, and that was absolutely not going to happen while I was sitting there. So I did some research. I had known about apple cider vinegar removing skin tags. I never had a skin tag to try it on, but I did remember reading about it. I looked it up. There were reports that said, or I shouldn't say reports, like articles that said to be wary if it's on your eye, because it's a sensitive area. But there were other articles who said it was absolutely fine. I spoke to my dad about it. You know, I told him, you know, maybe if it hurts or you find irritation, stop it. And then maybe we could go with wifey's plan. But he started right away. I had apple cider vinegar because I use it for a lot of things. And he started, you're supposed to do it 3 times a day. My dad was slacking and was doing it maybe once or twice a day. But I'm pretty sure he was doing it every day. Then I left, I came here, but I got a phone call, I called up and I heard that fell off after over a decade. He was putting it on. I just fell off. He was so excited he tried to look for it and he couldn't find it. It's my father. So skin tag removal, apple cider vinegar, who would have thought? It's incredible what this earth can do for you. That we already have everything that we need. We really do. This comes from apples, fermented apples, which means they just sit around for a while. Baking soda from water, clay, it's dirt, it's fucking dirt. Coconut oil from coconuts. You can do these things. You can heal yourself through these things. You don't need to spend a lot of money. These are cheap things that you can buy. I want you to buy the best available grade that they have. You have to get organic. For oil, you must get cold pressed. This is made in small batches. I mean, you don't have to do it today, but it's something to work up to, because you'll just experience better results. That's all it is. I'm gonna cover more in part 2. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it.